Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So recently I won an online auction on eBay for a selection of vintage hand tools. I do buy quite a few used hand tools in the summertime at the car boot sales, but they haven't started round by where I live yet, so I decided to go on eBay and I picked some up. So in this video I'll be going through what I paid for them and giving you a close look at them. So please let me know what you think and if they're good tools or if I've just wasted my money. Here is a box of old vintage hand tools that I bought recently from eBay, and I got them for a total of £15.21 including postage. So in this video we'll be taking a look at what I got. Please let me know if you think I got a good deal or if you think I've bought a load of old junk. First up, we've got this old combination square. Works okay, it's a bit rough, but that'll clean up nicely, I think. Is there a brand on it? There's no brand on it, but it says made in England on the back here, so I'm guessing that it's quite old. Full size, it's about 30 centimeters in length or 12 inches. And it's got a little built-in spirit level. It even has the little spike that you can unscrew here to mark your work. And it's got like a brass nut here. Looks quite good quality. Next up, there's a tile saw made by Plugs. Not something I've ever used, a tile saw. If you've had one like this, please let me know. Is it old? Looks quite old. It's got the screw here to tighten a blade in. Feels quite well made. There's a blade already in it. Plugs tile saw. Plastic handle, metal top, a bit like a hacksaw. So next up we've got this Rolson small ratcheting screwdriver, and you can see it's been left somewhere and all the bits that are inside it have got rust on them, so they'll all have to come out and be cleaned. But it looks like a nice little ratcheting screwdriver. It seems to be working okay. Yep, works okay. So again, this will clean up nicely. I'll get those bits out and give them a clean. Looks like quite a modern tool. So next up we've got this old hacksaw, all metal handle, brass, solid brass it looks like, nut here to tighten the blade up. And we've got a brand on this one, Guys Quality Tools, made in England. So if you've ever had one of these, please let me know, and let me know how old they are. It looks quite old. Nice quality hacksaw, and I think this will come up nice with a quick restoration and repainting. Next up we've got a set of 4 chisels here. They look quite old. The brand is Worldwide Tools. Worldwide Tools. Please let me know where you could have bought these in the past. I'm not sure myself. But the good thing about these chisels is they actually look like they've never been used. As you can see, the ends look fine. They have some surface rust on them, but it doesn't look as if the blades have ever been sharpened. So these are pretty much brand new chisels. The backs have never been flattened. Firmer chisels, mortise type chisels. There's no tapering in the end, and it says Sheffield steel on here, so it looks like a decent quality set of chisels, which is nice. I couldn't tell from the photo that they were in this condition. I thought they were probably old and used, but actually they're really nice. As you can see, the ends look good, very little use. Nice solid plastic handles, and it says on here Worldwide Sheffield, so I'm guessing that's nice Sheffield steel. not bad chisels. As you can see, all the tips look pretty good. This file was also in the box, a faithful flat file. Again, it has surface rust, but I'm sure I can clean that off no problem. Not a bad little file for the toolbox. So there was two other little files as well. There's this tiny little Draper file, which is square, and again should clean up nicely. It just has a bit of surface rust on it. And there was this one without a handle. You can see that's where the handle would have been. And that's like a round long file. Looks in decent condition, and again I could get a handle on that and make it into a usable tool. Next up is this very old looking Spirit Level, all metal body. The brand is P&B, made in England. Still green inside, so it hasn't been too exposed to sunlight. I think that will clean up, just needs repainting. Again, very old, I think. There was also like a full set of combi pliers, wire snips and long nose pliers. Here are the combi pliers, quite big. Can't see a brand on these, but they just have a bit of surface rust. They're not in bad shape at all. Some good old combi pliers. Here are the long nose pliers, and these are made by Draper, induction hardened. So not bad quality. Should clean up nicely. They seem to work okay. And finally, these wire snippers. Can't see a brand on these, but they seem decent quality, quite old. They're seized up at the moment, they just need oiling. And again, they don't look like they've been abused. They look like they'll clean up just fine. So this was also included in the box, a picture frame type clamp, clamping things at 45-degree angle. And again, there's no brand on here, but it does look old. So here we have two different sizes of like metal punch, I think. This one looks in good order. No damage to it, just a little bit of surface rust. That'll clean up nicely. Can't see a brand on these. This one's okay, it's got a bit of a bend in the end of it, but again, old, good quality metal punches or markers. So there was also a selection of different screwdrivers as well, so let's go through them one by one. I've got this one, I think it says Fuller or Miller, one or the other. Quite a large posi screwdriver. Looks like a posi screwdriver number 2, I think. Quite long. Another really old looking screwdriver here. This one says made in Yugoslavia. It has a brand on it. TIK Kobar-id, something like that. Just a long flat-headed screwdriver. Here is a Stanley Thrifty 400 made in England screwdriver. I like these Stanley Thrifty screwdrivers, they've got quite a nice grip on them and they seem to be quite well made as well. This is a flathead. There's this really old little screwdriver, British made, 5000V. Is that 5000 volts? Tiny little screwdriver, looks like it's got a Baker-like handle. Some really old looking plastic. A little flathead stubby screwdriver made by Olympia. There's this old Halfords made in England screwdriver with some damage on it. Probably won't be keeping this one. Here's a nice looking little stumpy screwdriver, Richmond Phillips number 2, made in Taiwan. And I think these other two are also Richmond possibly, but there's no markings left on them. but again they're in decent condition. So there's also some other stray bits and bobs that were in the bottom of the box. Here is some plas plugs, standard multi-fix concrete and brick fixings. There's these two like quite low quality budget little blades, and also a random little selection of hex keys from flat pack furniture, I would say. So I've saved the best till last. I'm not sure whether this is the best find in this box of tools or the set of chisels. Let me know what you think. But here is an Acorn, quite a common standard Acorn number 4 hand plane. Beech wood handles. It looks in good used condition. It's got a bit of surface rust on it. It looks to be complete. So I should be able to restore this up nicely. This might be a future video. Please let me know if you'd like to see this get restored. But a good old number 4 hand plane. If you buy a hand plane these days, a number 4, it will probably cost you more than the whole box of these tools. And will it be as good quality as this one? So just a nice old vintage hand plane. So I've just had a quick restoration session and cleaned up some of the rustier tools. I haven't done all of them yet, but here's some of the ones that I've just cleaned up, so let's take a look. Here are the Draper needle nose pliers. They've come up quite good. Draper Value Induction Hardened. Here are the wire cutters or snips, and these have come up quite nicely as well. They look quite well made and they've cleaned up almost like new. Here are the 2 screwdrivers. I've given the handles a quick clean and the shafts have been wire wheeled and they don't look too bad. Here is the metal punch. I think it's a metal punch, and that was all rusty and that's cleaned up quite nicely too. And then the files, this larger faithful file, I've given the handle a clean, and the file, it was very rusty, this was still good, it will still be quite usable. Here's that tiny little Draper file, and that cleaned up pretty good too, as you can see. And so did this other file. That's ready to put a handle onto. Here is the Rolson ratcheting screwdriver. This is all working good now. I had to take all these bits out, put them in some vinegar and then wire brush them to get all the rust off and give it all a general clean, but now it's all complete and it's good as new. And here is the combination square. I haven't repainted it, but I've just given it all a clean. I took it all apart. It's all working as it should now. I've cleaned up the brass nut there and it's ready to be used. Okay, so that's about it then for this video. So as you saw
some of the tools already have cleaned up nicely. They look pretty good, and there's some decent quality tools in the lot, so I'm pretty happy with them, especially those chisels. I think they're going to clean up really nicely. Some good old quality chisels. So please let me know what you think and what you've bought recently. If you've bought any used hand tools, please let me know. And if you did find this video interesting, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.